Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, today I'm going to talk about a different game for a little bit of a moment here, because a new roguelike deck builder came out this past week, and I actually think it's really good with an asterisk. It's called Wild Frost. Now, I've been playing it a bit. I actually think this game is kind of sick, and I think that it's a lot of fun, and I might record some episodes. So, before I get too far ahead of myself, for those of you playing the home game, next week I will be on travel. So, my original plan was to just not have videos since I won't be here on the weekends to do the recording. But if I get an opportunity to, I might simply do a week of Wild Frost videos instead, kind of showing off my thoughts on the game in like a live sense, because I do really enjoy it and I could see myself recording extra, right? So you know how normally you record the game and then you play some other game on the side, like whatever it is you're enjoying at the time. There might be overlap there, so you might get a week of Wild Frost videos, or maybe you get a week of nothing, or maybe some small portion of the week is Wild Frost videos, and I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I think this game is actually pretty good. It obviously needs some work. I think that it's getting shredded in Steam reviews for good reason, and I think it makes sense. I don't necessarily think it's a good reason. Okay, I take back. It's not a good reason, but it makes sense. It's like if you started Slay the Spire and the first difficulty you played of the game was Ascension 15. Or like if you were playing Monster Train and the first difficulty you played was Covenant 20. Okay, so not the highest difficulty, but still pretty bloody hard for a brand new player. I think also that the game doesn't do an exceptional job of tutorializing mechanics very well. So you get situations where you're not sure how things will interact or things surprise you. This also leads into my next big suggestion. It needs a bloody preview mode. It's the year 2023. You cannot put out a roguelike deck builder and not put a preview in. What are you doing? That's wild. Needs a preview. Fortunately, the math is easy, but at the same time, I shouldn't have to do it, right? Just make it simple. Let me preview what's about to happen to me. So there's that. It also needs some good QOL from like a daily management perspective. There's like daily runs, of course, but you can't like create seeds and share them with people, which I think sucks. You can't very easily view how other people's runs went. It needs some kind of reporting system for people who are cheating. And also, I think the scoring in general needs to be better. Apparently, according to Hart, I was talking to him earlier before I started this recording. Apparently, the scoring includes how fast you did the run, so like a real time measurement. And that's bad call. That's not a good way of scoring. I feel like it's tough. That said, I've given it some flack here. That said, this game is actually pretty good from a strategic perspective and from a gameplay perspective. I'm actually quite enjoying it. It models after Monster Train a lot, which perhaps explains why I enjoy it. It's like Monster Train Light in a sense, but there are elements of it that are very different. And I've enjoyed it. It's kind of like Monster Train plus Banners of Ruin, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that is probably the most apt comparison. Anyway, it's fun. And that's honestly all I'm going to say about it. You might want to check it out, or wait for videos and then check it out after. It's not like it's on sale or anything, so don't spend your money if you're not sure if you're going to like it or not. But anyway, we are playing Monster Train today, so let's see how this goes. So our previous run was Return of the Dark Calling Rector, which is, it's not surprising that the run episode length is an hour and 45 minutes or something ridiculous like that. It just kind of happens. It is the nature of Dark Calling, but we had a good run of it. I flexed a little bit and did Paraffin Thugs. We ended up getting multi-strike plus 25 and a plus 25 from an event, and then eventually got a Tiny Stone on him too, so that was pretty cool. That cleared the way for a huge money-making run. Eventually we got Resin Block, Votivary with a Waxer Snuffer, Karuska we started with, and that was awesome, and then there was a Spell Chain Crushing Demise. The run ended up being very small deck in the end. I was removing so much stuff thanks to the money. and it was just very, very strong. So, good stuff. Brought us up to 192 wins in the series. Now I get to play Spine Chief. Incredible. Spine Chief is always so much fun. I love this champion. I don't think he's my favorite champion. I just think he's so much fun to play. There's a difference between which champions I think are my favorites and which are just mechanically interesting and satisfying. And Chief is big arrow on his head for mechanically interesting and satisfying. So yeah, alright, that's not much else to say, so we'll go ahead and hop in. Somehow I managed to keep this intro under 6 minutes, so let's not waste it. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how Chief treats us today. Looking forward to it. You're gonna get a lot of cats in this video. He's been a real screamer today, so be prepared. Okay, well, this run could have been worse, but it also could have been better, just from the start. Interesting. Okay, well, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. It's the beginning of a new recording session. And yeah, we'll see how far we get, depending on how long the runs are. But it's an interesting start. So today we are default Wurmkin Exile Melting. So it could have been worse. It could have been Dregs, right? Dregs, I think, are among the worst starts for Chief, because they're not good for Corruptor because they burn out too fast, and they're not good for Decayer because you can't easily play 3 of them on a floor with Chief because he's big. It's not as bad as Queen's Impling, and we obviously did much better here because we got Primitive Mold, but still, this is usually not an ideal clan combo because the melting units don't really add anything, so we're looking for all Wurmkin pretty much. Anyway, we'll see what we get. Today we're facing Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Curse Arcus, and Diligent Seraph. It's a pretty rough set of later boss combats there, so we'll want to make sure we have spells loaded up to deal with that. It's going to be tough because it also encourages us to take Ember, because I guess it's at least Arcus and not Fel. Fel is much worse because she loads us up with those 2-cost nonsense curses. Our starting cards are pretty good. We have Proclamation, Hallowed Drippings, Power of Knowledge, and a big cat screaming, who literally cannot live without love and accompaniment. This is fine. Power of Knowledge is kind of dead until we hit the Hallowed Drippings. Hallowed Drippings might be relevant. I don't know. We'll see. Proclamation is fine. It's obviously would be better if it were purple, but it is what it is. We at least have the way of generating these. We'll see which Chief we get before we make the call one way or the other. But, let's see, temples are on 2, 4, 5, and 8. So 4 temples is good. We have a removal dupe on 8 with Magic Shop. That's huge. So we're definitely going there. So much power locked up in that. Good Steel Shop on 7 with money. It competes with an okay Magic Shop. This Trinket Shop on 6 is good. It's got Relic in the middle, Relic on its side, but no money, which is tough. So if I have a lot of cash, then this is huge. If I don't, then this Trinket Shop is dead. The problem is the Magic Shop I'm competing with is pretty nasty. You've got money and just health there. It's a very low impact shop. We'll see. Magic Shops, if this ends up becoming a Decayer run, are still very important, so we'll see. Another good Steel Shop on 5. I'm glad we at least see a couple of those, noting the lack of steals on 6. So another good one on 4, actually, too. Second Hell Vents on 5, competing with that Steel Shop. You get a Caverns and some money. You could maybe set up for the Trinket Shop, possibly by going dupe money into Trinket Shop. Interesting. You've also got the dupe on 4 with a Wurmkin banner and money. So like you have this weird path here, right? Where if I have all of my upgrades set, I could take dupe, get a lot of money, and then go to the Trinket Shop. So kind of an interesting path. I don't think that's going to be my angle, but still. Ooh, this is tough. Both of our banners are forced remnant banners, and I was just talking about how I would have preferred Wurmkin units here, so that's actually interesting. This could have negative effects on our run. We'll have to see, but note the doubles magics early, and the only Steel Shop we appear to be missing is on ring 6, as I recall. And ring 3, I guess. There's no doubles, so I don't know. We'll see. Kind of a, I want to say a weak start just by looking at the nodes, but Well, that is a serrated mandibles opener with Chief. I don't think there's any way I skip it. Refracting Lens is huge, for the record, but serrated mandibles is just too strong to skip, frankly. It's power. Corruptor Decayer. I do not think this clan combo handles Corruptor well. No, I just straight up don't. I think we have to go Decayer. This feels good. Decayer plus Mandibles is a strong opener here. That is very potent. We can comfortably take this unit draft. I think we overload these. Yeah, it's damage, but it's fine. Yeah, I think we should be okay on that. Now, I think I'm also okay sacrificing train stewards here to load up these enemies. Right? I think that is fine. And then we just... Yeah, you just seriously just load this up. This guy's taking 31 here. That's pretty huge. Now, this guy, of course, perishes. That's okay. I need to play a fracture bottom. That's important. I need to train steward up top, I think, to get the collector. And I'm going to work the reap on middle. Cool, we should kill the floors here. Yes, so we're going to load up... Top floor's already clear. I'm going to load up mid floor then. I'm going to play this train steward and then hallowed drippings him to keep him around. Sad that we hit both proclamations here, but I think we clear all units. Good. Reap once down below, reap twice down below. We get this kill on bottom if I just take the third reap here, so we'll do it. Cool. I do this because I did that way, so if I needed to play a primitive mold upstairs to kill this guy, we could have, but we don't actually have a problem with that. Cool. We clear this, no problems. No damage taken with the collector, and we get the unit trial. Excellent. I mean, I'm going to take the purple echo transfer. I don't think you could stop me. I like hosting kin, but echo transfer is better. Purifying cleanse. I mean, it is good to take a burnout extender, but I already have a couple. It's purple, I guess. Molten encasement, if it were purple, would be the angle here, kind of. You're looking for a way to keep Chief alive, but keep in mind, I don't really need to keep him alive. I can also reform him. That is an option on this run. So I think Burnout Extension is good, and I may as well grab the Purifying Cleanse because it's purple. Okay. Bog Chrysalis. We could just straight go Endless Egg here. It's not easy to play this with the Chief, but it is itself purple, which I think matters. I need something here, huh? I do need something here. I think the egg is considerably better than the alternatives of Kinhost Carapace First of Kin, and I want something that is not Remnant Banner. I think it's got to be the egg. It's also purple. It's purple. That actually is important because it means that it inspires on the floor, even if it doesn't benefit from it right away. Let's go to the right. I'd like to look at this steel shop. We'll see kind of like a direction here, because it could be multi-strike or endless. It's quick. All right, it's quick. Yeah, I mean, Lady of the House, Wickless Baron, these are not very impressive units here. You could go Baron for a more normal run, I suppose, and then use Baron in Relentless. That is technically an option. Is this better than Bog Chrysalis? It's tough, because I think Baron is generally stronger for the early game. It might be better late game too. I mean, I'll grab him, I think. Will I? Will I grab him? That's an interesting question. Is the egg better? Egg is strong, but I do need to point out that egg is not as strong into this Chief, because this, you don't want to be draining your echoes. So we take this egg because I wanted something, and because you have to think about this. What if this were Paraffin Thug Tycoon. I mean, actually, I would take Tycoon here, but like Paraffin Thug, Lady of the Reformed would be a great example. Just two completely dead units for me, right? I need to have something, so you take this Bog Egg just to have it. It's not a great infusion. I think the Baron may be stronger for a much more normal run. Let me grab him. We're going to grab him. I'm going to toss him this plus 25, which guarantees the early game in a useful fashion. And I'm going to re-roll this shop. Okay, we get the Endless. This is interesting because now I have the choice of something meaningful here. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I think this is an early game where I just straight up don't play this egg. But I think skipping this Endless is potentially giving up a game-winning line. So let's take it and then move on. Stay low on shards here, unless there's something very big that I could benefit from. Intrinsic, huh? No, I don't think so. -2 Power of Knowledge is an option, but I don't think it's that great here. We're not really going into big etch angle here no matter what we do. And I don't think this provides enough value. This card may actually just get removed, genuinely. I'm going to stay low. 10 shards, it's fine. We move on. Okay. Unit draft, we click this. I think this is worthwhile. I want to look at more options here. I'm not quite satisfied with where my run's at. We're going to play top because I don't have enough purples in my opener to handle this. So it's Chief, Baron, Train Steward middle, and then I think we just put some echoes down bottom and see what we get. Okay, now the angle then becomes every purple I play is pretty important here. Clearing the whole floor is actually very big. I'm going to play the Hallowed Drippings just because it could activate Power of Knowledge. So, sure. Do I Echo Transfer? It's purple, so it only costs me the 1. And it does apply 2 more Reap. So think about this. 2 more Reap. With only 1 Echo on the floor. I don't actually think that kills enough. I'm not going to play it, right? Because think about it. I have to hit with the Serrated Mandibles on middle 2 in order to get these kills. 1 times, what, 8? Doesn't actually get it. Yeah, even though he swings, I don't think you play the Echo Transfer here and we let it ride. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. We're at least going to rely on Baron to get some health here, which is good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to heal him with Purifying Cleanse and then toss him the Hallowed Drippings here. And we reap the back and we should be good to go. I can actually also just stop some of this incoming damage by shooting a guy. I will do it. You may as well give him some extra hit points. He's looking pretty good, admittedly. Looking pretty good. I'm going to hit the Fractures and the Primitive Molds downstairs. Fine. Spikes a bit. It's okay. I think we get through this no problem. Yeah, we crunch this. The Reap helps. Yeah, and then now, honestly, you just kind of full send here on this, and he takes a little bunch of, like, 100 damage there, and we're good. Yeah, the Baron cruises through this combat, no problem. We get everything. No damage taken. Great. So a good early game. We click the Bounding Echoes because it's itself purple. Really good here. Very strong. What is this Memento Mori garbage? That's terrible. Crushing Demise might be really important on this run. I think I should click that. Yeah, alright. It's not purple, sadly, but it's okay. Now, here we go. Here we go. Kinhost Carapace into this Bog Egg is pretty nuts. We have the Endless. I mean, that's really good. That's really good. I think we should click it and prepare for the pivot. Yeah, I think so. All right, we're going to Kinhost Carapace here, and we prepare for the pivot. Baron is going to be my early game kind of savior buddy, and that's fine. I think we go Magic Shot because -1s are huge for a run like this. I don't actually need this unit. Holdover. Now hold up. Holdover Purifying Cleanse is actually pretty sick here, right? It's 0 cost. It guarantees burnout as an available option. And it's purple and it's free. You could hold over Crushing Demise, but I think that actually just genuinely slows me down too much. Also, I mean, Echo Transfer is an option. This is pretty sick. Holdover Echo Transfer is good, but I don't... This is what you do if you didn't have Chief here. But with Chief, I actually quite like this Purifying Cleanse. I'm going to do that. That's actually really good. Now, -1s are huge and very important. We're going to click those for sure. I take the money in the middle. I'm going to sell this Remnant Banner. You could do self-infused Baron here, but I'm going to be real. With the Kinhost Carapace and the Endless Egg, not feeling it. We skip for money. I'm going to re-roll because I do think the -1 is important. I need as many cards to be free as possible. And then we look in the caverns. Copy a card 5 times? Goodness, I don't think there's a great target for this. I mean, if you're going to do anything, you X5 Bounding Echoes and just go absolutely crazy with purples. But these cards are otherwise a little do-nothing. You might X1 up Fracture. That's 0 cost. It's actually pretty good, right? Improve the density. I think this is just an X1 angle, and it's probably just going to be on something lame like a Fracture, which is still insanely good for the record. It's a shame I don't have a +30 in this Purifying Cleanse. Huh. I might take 2 of those, no problem. It's a really good card to play every turn, just full heal your floor. It's not upgraded, though. I think I'm just going to X1 a Fracture at 0 cost. It's unexciting, but improving the density of this stuff is good. And this card is powerful. Yeah, it's unexciting, but I think it's fine. I don't want 5 more of them, but 1 more of them is pretty good. These cards are really sick, actually, especially when they cost 0. Then we move on. At 20 shards, we blast Daedalus. I have no concerns here. This is a no problem setup. Yeah, this is just straight up Baron upstairs. Yeah, Baron, Chief. We just spam Purifying Cleanse and get units killed, I suppose. I don't even really need... I don't want to play the egg because it just endlesses and causes me problems. So, yeah. I guess I will Bounding Echoes here and then keep the Reap going upstairs. You may as well play the Kinhost Carapace, huh? He does some work. Sure, champ. He also just kind of dies, but that's okay. It could have been worse. We just keep the purples going, I think. And then, yeah, you get 0 cost Kinhost Carapace, who is now himself nuts. We just load him, drop him, he goes crazy. Incredible. Remember, we do want kills upstairs where possible, so we will try our best. It's a shame. Bad draw, actually. Yeah, we get to kill everything and do 100 to the boss. That's actually pretty good, though. I don't play the Train Steward. He's dumb. I gotta remove those, I think. Yeah. And then... yeah, we kind of just keep it rolling, right? Keep the good times going. We put the Echo Transfer in the back here, and then... I mean, I may as well shoot the boss for 15, right? I guess I could save 2 damage. Probably better to do 15 to the boss, I suppose. This is a very... I think we're in the bag here because of the Baron and the holdover. And if I hit, then we're going to be really good. Yeah, if you hit, then you get Kinhost Carapace back, and this guy just crumbles. Look at this guy. He's doing great work. It's incredible. And then we just load up these numbers here. Incredible. 226 on bottom floor is very good news. He's just going to go to town. He's doing it. Wait for it. Hold. Hold. He's unplayably large. This is the tragedy, right? Don't I wish I could solve this problem, but it's okay. It's fine. Sorry, Mr. Kinhost Carapace. We win upstairs anyway. It's fine. You blast this guy. We're good. It's no problem. Yeah, Daedalus was easy, of course. We have everything we need. Eternal Kinstone is huge. This is a purple... Excuse me, this is a purple Eternal Kinstone? Yes. Yes. Tycoon, Paraffin Enforcer, Thug. We skip these. I don't need them. It's not space yet. I think it is draw today. Remember, I have the holdover purple card that I would like to get past and to find quickly. I'm looking for a plus 30 on that. We go to the right. I need removals. All these things here are good. We're going to drop 2 Train Stewards. They are extremely hard to do anything productive with. We're going to do our infusion now. -2. Is that good? Maybe. -2. Ooh, there's some stuff we can do with this intrinsic -2. Can host Carapace into the lad. This is something that needs to happen. Okay. Merchant of Steel says another Endless. I'm going to stick another plus 25 on the Baron here. I think. I might re-roll first and see if I hit a lucky 100 cost multi-strike. But I don't think so. No, it's fine. We'll decay her. I'm going to go to this Steel Shop again for the removals. Yeah, okay, so I think we give up on this one. We take a plus 25 on the Baron for the mid-game, and we let this ride. I don't look for anything. -2 is tempting. The reason it's tempting is because if I could get a -2 spell chain on Eternal Kinstone, then this card is obscene. The intrinsic is also really good on the Eternal Kinstone. Getting this on turn 1 is actually great. You could also get it on the Bounding Echoes. My targeting is not important there, though. I don't think so. I should take the -2. I think we blast a Firelight Master here. Probably cutting this Power of Knowledge, by the way. This card is falling off pretty quickly. Don't think that that's going to be helpful. Yeah, we have 3 temples coming up, right? 2 temples. Only 2 temples left. So, 2 chances for a spell chain. It's worth it, right? I think it's worth it. And then we sit. The intrinsic... I don't actually think there's anything I want that badly right now. It could have been Bounding Echoes, but I don't think so. I could cut a card. No, let's save in case I can re-roll this next shop. We should blast on 60. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, Armor Emblem I think we can comfortably get through. Thanks to Serrated Mandibles. I do think this requires me to play some other floor other than bottom. It's a pretty scary Quill Marksman, admittedly. This is interesting. I get 3 purples here, so I get 9 Reap times 3. I can actually clear on bottom. So I shockingly can do this, right? Yeah, impressively I can do that. Cool, I'll play a Train Steward then. Yeah, I normally wouldn't do this kind of Ascendant angle, but it works out in this particular case. Man, double upgraded Quill Marksman is disgusting. What do you mean? Wow, that is horrifying. I think... Let's see, this is what? 2 Reap, so 2 times 2. I don't get it with the Primitive Mold alone. Okay. I think this will be enough with the 15 Reap on this front guy to get him eventually. So I do need to Fracture upstairs to get that kill, and then I can Primitive Mold bottom. We don't play the egg here, I don't think. I maybe do. I'd rather just kill on bottom, though. It helps the Baron. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're okay. Fine. Double big heavy guys. That's scary. I get a really bad bottom floor here, but that's okay, because we have Primitive Mold, which kills everything. Excellent work. Go team. I guess I just crush upstairs. I don't feel like looking at that dude. Cool. Tough. Okay, I do need healing, please. Thank you, video game. We'll take what we can get. Good grief. I'm going to pop in the back to get the kill here. Yeah, we clear the floor, which I actually think is very important here. We heal this man. We double Hallow Drippings here. I think we do load up another floor now to the best of our ability. Could fracture something on this floor. I don't really care about this Train Steward. Sure. Load it up. Okay. Big heals. Big reap. Big reap. We momentarily consider our options here. I'm going to play the Kinhost Carapace Friend middle, right? It also saves this Train Steward. Yeah, we have a lot of reap on this guy, so as long as I can do some good work here, I think we'll get through it. We should click the Primitive Mold. Okay, getting the Baron back is, I think, a guaranteed victory here. I do want to Purify and Cleanse him, and then we play double Mutilations here. We're going to take Ember Drain, and it's going to suck a bit, but we win the combat. So I eat 5 for everything I did, but I played it that way to be safe. This is obviously not very stable. You saw kind of how that fell apart a little bit there. I need to improve my... I need to improve a lot. Like, I need a plus 30 stat, honestly. That would be the big win. Plus 30 on this Purifying Cleanse, and I feel like this Baron can actually keep me afloat. Soul Crushing Guilt is a really good card. Let me just be clear. I think once we get the Bog Chrysalis rolling, though, we're going to be okay. Force Contamination is tempting. Broken Memories is not very good. I actually think we skip these based on the type of a run we're playing. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think so. Remnant Host as an option. Resin Removal is cute, if only it were purple. I think we need to just take purple cards here, or money. I'm going to go left. I'm going to chase removals here. I think that they're good. We're going to cut out a bunch of trash that's basically unplayable. I could cut Power of Knowledge, but I don't think I want to. Train Stewards, I think, go. They're really hard to play. I would take a multi-strike here. Large Stone is interesting, but no. No multi-strike. It's alright. I don't actually think it matters that much. I'd like to try to find it. And fortunately, the steel shops align with vortices either way, so it's not a big deal. Oh man, another -2? Grief. This is not good. No spell chain, no plus 30. If they just keep giving me -2s, I'm actually going to be quite sad about it. I don't want these, believe it or not. I'm actually just going to cut cards, I think. I'm going to cut a Proclamation here. Yes, I think so. I think I might cut the other Proclamation. Go down straight to purples. Purple only. Magic. I can go to the trinket shop on this amount of money. There's value in that, right? Yeah, I'll save the rest of this cash, and then we'll move on. I'm going to stay low on shards because I still think I want to do other things, right? I go 75, 85, and I take hopefully the 15 on 8. I mean, I have to take it either way, but that's rough. I don't love it. Mark of Invasion is good. This is very good. This is all Baron loadout, I think. Baron is very happy about this, especially if we get him turn 1, and we do, which is excellent news. Cool. You just drop big Kinstone upstairs. I am going to get my egg killed as fast as I can, I believe. Yes. I actually think the extra stats on him are going to be useful. So we egg bottom and get him shot, or egg middle and get him shot, I think is good. And then I want to fracture upstairs to kill the floor. Very good. Cool. Nice. I'm looking for these stats in the Crystal Cloak, by the way, in case it's not clear what I'm doing exactly. My goal is to load up this number against Crystal Cloak. And eventually this guy will actually hatch, which is going to be quite powerful when it does. Cool. All right. My top floor is going to look a little tough here, but you may as well top this Bounding Echoes on a floor where it matters. Yeah, take it for the damage. Buff here. Reap here. Keep Reap. Hey, we did it. I'll take it. I don't get to load up bottom at all, which is unfortunate, but I will take the kills here. I think they're important. Okay. Keep it going, keep it going. I need to clear this floor. I don't think we ever hatched the egg, and I'm honestly okay with it at this point. My goal is Baron get big, pretty much. And we can get through a lot of stuff on bottom floor by simply... You know what I mean? By simply just shooting. I can get one purple on bottom. He never gets to go. He never gets to go. It's fine. We're gonna get the kill upstairs. I'm going to purple middle. If I can hatch this egg, I feel pretty good about it. It should be possible. Okay, alright. Okay, now goal is play egg. Reap boss. Reap boss. Egg hatch is good. Heal upstairs. You can heal here and do some damage here, I think is fine. The goal here is strictly to steal, yeah, that's it. Steal all of the purple. Not the purple, the stealth. All of the stealth here is the goal. Cool. I'm not going to mess with Echo Transfer. We got the W. Good. Thank you, Baron. Very good job. Cool. Then we win off the Reap. Good. Great. Excellent work. Good job. That egg did incredible. Return Soul is a snap click. It's purple and it makes more purples. Great news. Mortal Entrapment. I don't think I need this right now, but I appreciate the hustle. And it is Trinket Shop time. We got everything we wanted there, so I think we can do this load up. Let's see what we get. Give me the hits, please. Hell's Banners is pretty tempting. If I hatch every turn, then this becomes excellent. Let's see, we're going to take the Horde. Oh my god, Hardened Hull. I don't even care about resin removal. We're loaded. We're cracked. Game is nuts. Mid base charge is disgusting. Snap click. This is it, right? You go to these Trinket Shops because all it takes is just hit the stupid Wurmkin relics. That's what I'm trying to say. Just hit Wurmkin relics and go mad with power. Let's see. Hell's Banners is Ember every turn right now, which I think I am going to click. Cool. And then I can reroll and still buy something. Well, those kind of suck. I don't think I'm spending money on any of those. We've got Infused Mallet, hell no. Boon of the Blacksmith's probably the best one here, and then Tempered Talisman, which is good in some clan combos, but is not doing anything for me today. True. As far as removals now, I'm actually okay with where we're at. How many cards do I have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 into Diligent. So we're a little above. I could cut this otherwise not great Power of Knowledge and move on. There's money with the Steel Shop, so I think it is actually good. We want to make sure we have purples when we need them, is the thing. Oh yeah, by the way, Caverns. Monster Rail Spike. So at this point I could cut the Baron, but I actually quite like the Baron. So let's Spell Purge the Proclamation here. I actually like the Baron, for the record. I think he's good. Yeah, so I'm going to burn that last Proclamation. It's not going to be an important part of my run. And we move on. A very strong setup. We hit this Hardened Hull, so we are now officially cracked, as it were. We've got the egg run. It's incredible news. I play bottom here because reasons. Purifying Cleanse, we just start to load out. Absolutely click the cards. reap the boss because you may as well. I mean, it's a great example of Serrated Mandibles is going mad with power. It's good. You click Chrysalis middle. We toss the Eternal Kinstone at it. Bottom floor, we just kind of load up a bit. Honestly, I mean, I feel like we should return Soul a Fracture here and just drop an extra bunch of Reap on the boss while we can. Cool. It's a rally token. I don't care about it. Mid floor is doing great. We have a lot of Ember. I think we are in a very, very strong position right now. Because if you look at my mid floor, it's also just winning right now. Just straight up winning. Yeah, sure. Here's Mr. Man upstairs. That's pretty cool. I do need to do something for bottom floor. I want to kill these ads. Cool. Yeah, we get rid of them. Great. Oh no, a curse, but it's fine because we actually have 6 Ember right now. Play a purple here. Then we keep the healing going. I do want to keep... This is a space, by the way, in case you had any questions about whatever it is I'm going to do. This is a space take for sure. I think I blast this guy downstairs to get him killed. Yeah, cool. Neat. Great work. Our train is currently full. I get to play one last guy upstairs. I mean, our floor is completely going mad with power here. I do think the Echo Transfer is good here. Cool. I'm actually going to crush middle so I can play the egg again on this floor. Cool, great. Excellent work. And then, yeah, top floor, this guy's going to take like 300 damage just from existing, so that's kind of fun. Keep the healing going. And then we load up on purples upstairs, and I'm reasonably certain that the boss stands 0% chance here. He's taken almost 700 damage here, so I think we're good, is the way I would describe it. Oh no, an enemy leaks on bottom, it's fine. Yeah, we are out of control strong here. In fact, we actually win on bottom floor, despite the fact that he never even fights my incredible egg setup. I don't even need multi-strike. It's one of the nice things about this line. If I whiff on all multi-strikes, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to look, because what else am I doing here, but... Formless Child. No, I already have a better infusion for my guy. Although this is actually surprisingly good here. But I actually really like Bog Chrysalises for the plus 10 HP, which is actually really important here. So we skip this, no problems. We take space for sure. I need more space for guys. Yeah, it's just true. This also lets me put an egg in front of the Baron, which is kind of nuts. We chase removals, I think, because Ember is no longer really a concern, and I could maybe see a multi-strike and go mad with power. No, it's a large stone? Absolutely not. Endless again, number whatever that is. I do have to take the boons. We already talked about it. Decayer 3. We could hard pivot to Corruptor, but Decayer is just better here. It's clearing waves. I don't even know if I want to cut cards, really. I like the Baron. Let me be clear with you. I like Mr. Baron. What's my dupe, if I dupe something here? I don't have a great dupe either. I think I go... It's tough. I like this removal dupe, but look at me. I'm already struggling. Like, what do I remove 2 cards from here? Because it's Diligent, right? It's Diligent. I actually like having these cards. I guess I don't really need it, but I do need to generate purples. I actually think we let this sit. Wow. I skip removals. 24 is good. Honestly, this is a solid number of cards in my deck. I draw everything very quickly. This gives me good ammo for Return Soul. Like, you can cut cards. I would cut here if it weren't for Diligent. I just don't have a great answer to him right now. And I need to make sure I don't run out of purples for my eggs, is the thing. So, and all of them are fine cards. So what am I thinking? Am I thinking of going Steel Shop and just letting it ride? Because I don't need the removals, and what's my dupe? Eternal Kinstone, maybe? I mean, Eternal Kinstone is pretty sick, actually. I could cut a lot and then just let Eternal Kinstone hard carry me. I actually think we can kind of disrespect here. Okay. Okay, I mean, I think that I can do this. I think I am going to cut 2 primitive molds here and go even lower. And that's because I can dupe the Eternal Kinstone, and that guarantees me like infinite echoes on that floor. We move on from here. Nothing great here. I mean, I guess if I'm not going to a steel shop, I should put something in this. So, okay, I guess. The plus 25 was probably better, but it's fine. This is pretty good, actually, right? I'm going to load up the floor a little bit. Am I really going to just not go to the steel shop? I think I don't need to dupe this Eternal Kinstone. I think we're going to go to the steel shop. Let me just be clear. I think anything is better here. And, like, maybe they show me quick. I would take a quick snap click. At this point, they just show me large endless for, like, 3 shops. A great example of build a run that doesn't require multi-strike so you don't feel bad when the game screws you over. Spikes doesn't scare me. This is good money. We like that. Cool. This is going to be a very comfortable Chief Baron bottom. Play purple stuff. Man, this base charge is huge. I'm going to put... All Chrysalis eats... How many echoes does this eat? 2? It eats 2. It gives me 1. I think I can get away with this, right? Eats 2, but gives me 1. This Gilded Wings getting upgraded is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm going to Bounding Echoes downstairs. I'm going to Crush middle. You could sometimes have hit there. It's fine. He hatches. I think we need to do something on bottom floor here for sure. 83, he's popping out. I think we can do a little more on bottom. Fine. These guys are a little concerning. Start the healing on bottom is good. I'm gonna pop the egg upstairs, and we're gonna try to kill this guy. Great news. We definitely kill mid-floor guy. Yeah, alright, we've stabilized. Cool. Good work. Go team. This was just a great example of big scary man early is big and or scary, so it's fine. I would like to continue mid-floor setup here. Floors are cleared. Let's load up bottom then. Great work. Cool. Great news. Heal our guy. I don't actually mind the bogflies die here. This is a great example of why you take space. I get the 4th one here. I can now pop down extra egg on middle. I'm going to work on bottom because I think it matters. And then I'm going to burn a fracture here on the egg floor. Great work. Egg dies on bottom due to spikes, but I'm cool with it because now I can play him again. Give him the echo transfer. And we should be golden, I think. I'm going to actually kill my guy upstairs, I'm pretty sure. There's a reason for it, I promise. Yeah, we actually straight up win on bottom for the record, which is unreal to me, but we are quite loaded. Yeah, crazy strong. Crazy strong. Incredible. We actually win on bottom before they even meet our upper floors. This is one of the things about Endless Egg. I'm going to take this Forgotten Trade. This is a great card. It's purple, and it gives me random Ember and goes away. Good. Remnant Host, Engulfed in Smoke, Wicked Blaze. I don't think so. Do not think so. Big money. Eggs are easy to underestimate. We're going Steel Shop. I think it's better than the alternatives. I already took my removals. I don't need the dupe because I can Divine Temple. Yes, I was going through and I was like, I did this intentionally because if they give me the plus 30, I can upgrade the Purifying Cleanse. If they give me a 10 in Piercing that I have to take, it's Purifying Cleanse. If they give me both 10 in piercing and the 30 plus 30, then plus 30 goes in the Purifying Cleanse. We're good. We still get to 100. Great. We're always set as long as I go left. Got it. Give me a plus 30 or a Spell Chain, you game. Cool. Spell Chain, Eternal Kinstone. Fine. Fine. It's good. We'll click it. I'm a fan. Now, maybe it's Purifying Cleanse. Because I don't actually have access to a plus 10 anymore. Yeah, it's actually Purifying Cleanse. Cool. So we're going to Spell Chain the Purifying Cleanse. And then I'm going to Intrinsic the Eternal Kinstone to get things rolling. We don't actually get value out of that -2, sadly, but it's fine. We're still going to win. Combustible Wax, Pyre Wall, Trader's Quill. Quick, we're just going to take it. We just take the Quick here. I have no need to take this risk. Quick is a great pickup here. Cool, good, click it. Excellent. Now I'm going to reroll this Trinket Shop. Echo Seedling is for sure a pick. Yeah, there's always going to be something that I'm happy to do here. Waxer Snuffer, I have no extinguishes. I've skipped all of them. Yep. Echo Seedling, yes. I guess I take my 5 health, sure. No upgrade slots. I could buy removals. There's no reason to reroll here unless you want to see what you've lost. You want to watch me reroll into a multi-strike real quick? Let's do it. No, it's a large stone. I'm glad I did what I did, right? We did it. I am going to purchase jackstrips because I guess why not? I don't think I want to cut more cards is the important takeaway here. Yeah, we just take the jackstrips. Why not? I'm not going to remove. I think we're good where we're at into Diligent. The nice thing about Echo Seedling, it actually gives me 3 extra cards that I don't have to play right away, which I quite like. I'm a fan. I guess I could remove cards then, right? Yeah, actually, Echo Seedling lets me remove another card, which is cool. I can drop another Primitive Mold, and we are good for it. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Well done. I could remove another one. Leave just the one. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I could buy the Waxer Snuffer to flex. There's no extinguishes here, though. Yeah, we chill. I think I'm just going to leave my 235. We win. 110 out of 100. Let's go beat Diligent up. I think it's good. Cool. Yeah, I'm not really concerned here, actually. We have all the pieces. We have the W, I believe. A really good turn 1, as it turns out. It's Chief, Baron, and then you consume the Eternal Kinstone here to trigger Echo Seedling, which is nuts. Absolutely crazy. And then we reap up the floor. I can drop an egg in back here, which is nice and fun. We can Echo transfer the egg. And then I get to play 2 more Echo Eternal Kinstones, which just load up both other floors with permanent echoes. And we are loaded. We are, as they say, loaded. I think we do want to burn a Primitive Mold downstairs because it makes sense. And then I'm probably just going to accept these Vengeful Shards. I don't really see a reason not to. Let's go for the kills here. Yeah, this is just better. It is just superior, for sure. Turn Soul on middle. I'm going to blast a Primitive Mold here, I think. Realize it's an extra hit, but you may as well do it. It's good. Oh no, my perfect score. Actually, it's not perfect. I did take 5 damage at some point, so it doesn't really matter. This super stabilizes very quickly, however. Hey, look. Great work. I'm going to play the Hallow Drippings to consume it, and then we're going to begin the process of saving my poor Baron's life. Not going to play this other Drippings. It's fine. Yeah. The Quick is going to start doing some silly things, which is kind of exactly what I wanted it to do. I do wish to heal on bottom floor. It's good. Incoming Bog Chrysalis. We reap a whole bunch on the boss, killing everything. Excellent work. It's really cool looking at all the Quick here, actually. It's just really nice, in fact. This is a forgotten trade play for Purifying Cleanse savings. I can actually play everything. May as well put down the Fog Chrysalis. I'll stick it in back because I have quick going right now. I do want to kill stuff on bottom if I can, and then we load up mid-floor. Good stuff. If this guy didn't have stealth, he would be feeling pretty bad right now, huh? It's interesting. Normally I put the eggs in front because they take the hits and then hatch, so you get double value on this. But because of the quick, you can actually stick them in back. Because they never really get hit, actually, is the thing. It's kind of an interesting situation, right? Ah, sure, I'll kill on bottom. I think it's good, and then we'll load up upstairs. It's fine. It's too bad this guy doesn't have the stealth gone, right? That is a shame. That's okay. It's actually like super okay. I just keep playing stuff and going crazy here. And yeah, sure. We're just gonna load up on bottom and do something like 1,000 to Diligent on this one. Cool. Honestly, great. I'm gonna crush upstairs. I mean, I win on mid-floor, but I'm gonna crush upstairs so that I can play the egg again. And then we spell chain on bottom here. And oh no, I didn't win on that floor. What will happen to my floor? Dang. Will I be victorious? I'm not certain. What's this? I'm victorious? No, I didn't see that one coming. Didn't see that one coming from a mile away. Cool, the guy stands no chance. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, cool. That was not even my top floor. Who needs multi-strike? Multi-strike is for buffoons, truly. Diligence, I mean, Diligent actually lives longer than the Divinity because Diligent has stealth. Divinity does not. Divinity is going to have a bad time. Man, just hit the Baron on turn 1 every turn, and feels good, right? I will take Bounding Echoes first. Then I will Spine Chief. Then I will Baron. Now I'm going to... We're going to start the Purifying Cleanse. I don't actually care if he dies, is the thing, because I do have the Reforms, and he's going to get that anyway. So that's Eternal Kinstone middle here, and then Reap up top, and chill. Because remember, we still have enough of the Reforms in this run that I get to do this insanity. And you go, hey, wait, oh no, I wasn't prepared for how strong my guy is. And then we begin the process of loading up middle. We give him the Echo Transfer because it's value. We kill everything on bottom, and then we kind of just go mad with power, I think. Yeah. We're good. We have successfully achieved it. I'm going to attempt to stop some damage here. It doesn't get it. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. This is the scariest floor here, right? 100%. So I'm going to return Soul and bring back up Bounding Echoes to connect with the other parts. Cool. So even though Baron dies, I don't actually care, is what that ends up meaning. Got it. And we crush upstairs for the Echoes. Yeah, we actually clear the whole floor off back of Reap here, which is great news. Cool. Oh no, Baron. Whatever will I do? I will tank with a Fog Chrysalis on this floor. Incredible. And then we can actually just comfortably do this and load up the boss with as much Reap as the game will let me. And I may as well burn Mr. Hollow Drippings. Cool. Guy hatches. Great news. Let's see. We wish to... I'm going to keep playing Bog Chrysalis in back here. I'm going to... We lose our guy on bottom. I may as well Purifying Cleanse Chief here. It's okay. There's no reason I shouldn't do it. Let's keep loading up middle. We're good. I'm going to reap middle as well. And then I think I do wish for Baron again. He's doing all right here, right? Yeah, sure. We'll bring him back. And I could just throw him on a random floor and use eggs on bottom, but I can't play him because the egg hatched. I want to just put him down. Nah, I think I'm going to let him ride. I don't actually care all that much. The eggs are doing it. Cool. Top floor, I'm pretty sure that guy's already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. Great news. Bottom floor, I do wish to preserve the lad if possible. Bottom floor, somehow this works incredibly. I don't actually know how, but I'm just going to load this up, I think. Wow, yeah, cool, cleared. Excellent work. Mid-floor, Eternal Kinstone. Sure, top floor is cleared. I think I am going to continue reaping downstairs. There's no reason not to. I'm going to burn a fracture here. And I think I'm just going to put it into the boss for an extra 100 and something. Cool. Great news. Egg hatched and did its best. Alright. I think I actually do want to keep loading up the mid floors and building towards a power play here. So I think the angle is egg. And then we let Chief kind of ride on a low number here. And I'm okay with that. I want to build up the Relentless floor, right? It's kind of the angle. Unfortunate. I'm going to toss him the healing here. If he lives, we're golden. All right, I do have to tank with an egg then. It's okay, because mid-floor is clearing itself out. We're hatching here. I mean, the problem is I'm going to have the same issue as I normally do. The egg is going to... The egg goes crazy. I could crush middle, actually. I actually will crush middle. This is correct. It pushes the 100. It pushes like 400 through to the boss here, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. And then they get to play there on next floor. Yeah, incoming Baron, who just cannot be played anywhere meaningfully. That's a shame. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Baron can go chill somewhere. I'm going to play egg middle. This is our relentless floor. I'm going to just blast on bottom. You know what I could do? I can crush bottom. Yeah, Baron. My Baron is chillin'. Incredible news. He lands just in time. Amazing. Cool. We're, of course, winning. I'm not really concerned about it. Hey, we even get it on bottom, which is actually the best. Egg upstairs. Who even knows what's happening? Mid-floor, of course, wins. I mean, this is just simply too much damage for the Divinity to push through with too much HP. This is kind of the big thing, is it's just impossible for the Divinity to push through it. I'm interested in how top floor fares, actually. How does he do up there? Oh, he just wins upstairs, actually. That egg is just W. Okay. Never mind. Cool. We win on all three floors, actually, is what that means. Excellent work. We have done the egg run, the Decayer egg run. This is a great example of a run that's non-obvious. It's not the strongest Decayer run, and it's not the strongest egg run, but it turns out both of those things are just so strong that it's actually fine anyway. Let's go to the run summary. The real turnaround point is when I hit Hardened Hull. That's great. This would have been fine otherwise. I probably would have had to do Spell Chain on the Eternal Kinstone and duping this, because then you generate enough echoes, right? Because they just never eat through the permanent echoes. Quick is plenty good here. Big fan of it. It just clears floors. This is one of the nice things about the Kinhost Carapace Infusion here, is that you can get away with not having a multi-strike, because it consistently builds stats that reinforce your floor in a big way. It's very powerful. I call this kind of like the quintessential egg run. This is what you're looking for if you're looking for the egg run pieces. Obviously, Hardened Hull is a high roll. It's not necessary. This is not required, okay? We're hard carried early by Baron with the mandibles on Decayer. Just such a rock solid setup here, especially with the holdover on the Purifying Cleanse. I wasn't really thinking of this when I picked up the Purifying Cleanse, for the record, but this does do it, right? Otherwise, just remove a bunch of stuff, answer Diligent well enough, take a couple damage to Vengeful Shards, and experience the win. There's not much really else to say. I think Echo Seedling is a good hit. Base charge is huge. Hell's Banners helps a lot as well. Meant I didn't have to look for magic shops with any serious effort. I could go to that last steel shop and take the quick, which is a great find, honestly. I would have taken any of them, so. Well, it would have been a plus 25 if I hadn't seen quick or multi-strike, but yeah. Heck, I would have taken an Echo Stone, so, or even a Battle Stone would have been fine. The only one I wouldn't have taken would have been a Strength Stone, so good stuff. Honestly, great run. I love egg runs, and I love Chief. Great, good times. So, brings us up to 193 wins on this series. Excellent news, and I will let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.